Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's broadcast of Field of Dreams Baseball. We have started season 9. Steve kicked it off last night with 1 week of games. We're going to finish the month of April since we started on April 18th. We will be done today. That means the trading period will begin at the end of today's broadcast, go for 24 hours, and Steve will then post a new file sometime Sunday, tomorrow, and we can start the month of May. And since last night's broadcast was the first one of season 9, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over things, just quickly, briefly review the standings. Union Stewards 7-0 lead the Suck It Up League or the Global League, as they are more commonly known, followed by San Francisco, Lehigh, and Carolina. In the No More Tears League, commonly known as what is the league? Global and Universal League, Bronx leads 5-1, followed by Washington, Lancaster, and Manchester. Anyway, let's go to the schedule and see who we're going to play in today's games. We'll broadcast 2 games today and finish out the month by simming the rest. And the first game up will be Carolina at Union Stewards. And since Union Stewards is 7-0, I think we ought to play that game. So here we go. For Carolina, Reb Russell, obviously, is pitching on short rest. He's only got 45 pitches in him, but that's what the manager file wants him to do, so that's what we're going to do. Pedro Martinez will be his opponent. The lineups are in. Reb Russell 1-1, 4.97 ERA versus Pedro, one of the few people on earth you only need to use one name to describe. He's 1-0, 4.50. We go down to the field. Carolina has Trout in right batting first, Vizquel at short second, Rendon at third batting third, the DH Ohtani hitting cleanup Mattingly at first, fifth the Lou in left, sixth Martinez catching seventh, Murphy in center field, batting eighth Durham at second base, batting ninth. In the outfield for Union Stewards, Medwick, Cobb, and Strawberry in the outfield, Jones, Ripken, Hornsby, Howard in the infield, Piazza catching, Pedro pitching, and we're off. Vizquel up. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a base hit up the middle. We have our first poor play of the game by Rogers Hornsby. David Landau and Mark are in the stadium. Rendon up. That's deep to left, but Medwick's going to put it away for the second out of the inning. And Shohei Ohtani will now bat with a runner on second base as Vizquel gets his third stolen base of the season. There's another base hit in the center field, and just like that, Carolina leads 1-0 off of Pedro. I don't know how long Russell's going to last, but he's got a lead here in the top of the first. Ohtani steals his first base of the season. And there's a wild pitch by Pedro. Tate goes to third. Mattingly up, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he hits a single into center field. Base hit, 2-0 Carolina. Mattingly on first for Moises Alou. Alou on the ground to Jones, chipper to first. Innings over, but not before Carolina gets a couple of runs. We head to the bottom of the first. Carolina 2. Union Stewards coming to bat. Union Stewards will send up Cobb batting first and center. Hornsby at second. Batting second. Medwick in left hitting third. Chipper Jones at third base hitting cleanup. Piazza hitting fifth. Catching Howard at first base. Sixth. Ripken at short. Seventh. Strawberry in right. Eighth. McReynolds batting ninth. He's the DH. In the field for Carolina, Alou, Murphy, and Trout in the outfield. Rendon, Vizquel, Durham, Mattingly in the infield. Victor Martinez catching. Reb Russell on the mound. It looks like a good team. Let's see how they do. Cobb starts the game off, flying out to Trout. Hornsby's going to fly out to Trout, and 2 of the most dangerous batters in the league are out to start the bottom of the first. Medwick up. It looks like Murphy's going to catch that one in right center field. I thought the right fielder was going to catch all 3. We head to the top of the second, 2-0 Carolina. Victor Martinez, a lot of fly balls to right field. Strawberry's got it. Dwayne Murphy goes down on strikes. And Durham's going to single in a right field. Durham at first base. Threat to steal. Base hit into center field. Pedro's not starting out real well. He's allowed 5 hits here in the first inning and 2/3. Vizquel's got a chance to put some more runs on the board. Trout steals second, his first steal of the year. Now he's got 2 runners on in scoring position. 2 outs. Pedro, no balls, 1 strike to Vizquel. And there is a base hit to right center field. Gets by Strawberry all the way to the wall. Both runs will score. Vizquel's rounding second, going to third. Slides. He's safe with a triple, his first one of the season. And it's 4-0 Carolina. Rendon with a runner on third, stepping to the plate. He's on a 6-game hitting streak to start the season. Goes down on strikes, and we head to the bottom of the second, 4-0 Carolina. Russell to face. Jones, Piazza, and Howard. First hit of the game for Union Stewards as Chipper Jones is on first. Throw to first, he gets back. Ground ball up the middle. Great play by Vizquel. Is that a double play? It is. 2 down, nobody on for Ryan Howard. And there's a base hit. That double play hurts. Runner on first, 2 away. Cal Ripken. He's going to hit a line drive in the left. Alou's going to get it before it hits the ground. We head to the third, 4-0 Carolina. See if Pedro can settle down here in the third. Ohtani up. Line drive, Hornsby, 1 away. Mattingly walks. 2 1/3 innings. Pedro's pitched the ball 55 times already today. He strikes out Alou and Martinez to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Carolina 4. Union Stewards 0. Russell to face. Strawberry, McReynolds, and then the top of the order, Cobb. That one is going to put him on the boards. Darryl Strawberry's first home run of the year. It is now 4-1. Union Stewart scores a lot of runs. 4 runs, probably not enough. Deep in the left. Alou's got it at the fence. Ty Cobb up the middle, base hit. 38 pitches. Russell, he's approaching his EPC of 45. Hornsby up. Cobb steals second, no throw. Hornsby up the middle. Murphy is going to make a great play. Put it away, 2 outs. And Dwayne Murphy to right. It's all the way in the right. It makes it to the stands, and there you go. Just like that, it's 5-1. I don't know how long Martinez is going to stay in, but he's allowing a lot of hits, and there's another one. Hit number 8. Trout up, runner on first. Durham steals second, his first stolen base of the year. Things are not going real well for Pedro and the Union Stewards. There's a line drive, left field. Medwick has got it. Yeah, so deep. Durham trots into third base, standing up. Runner on third, 1 away for Vizquella's already 2 for 2 today. And he hits it on the ground to Ripken. Ripken's going to go to first, but that's going to score a run. It's now 6-1. Rondon up, nobody on, 2 away. Martinez delivers, and there's a base hit in the left. Rondon, 7th straight game he's hit in, as that extends his hitting streak. And Ohtani to face Pedro. And Ray Caldwell's coming in to pitch. Ohtani, shallow right field for the out, ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 6-1 Carolina. Medwick to face Russell. Russell's probably going to run out of gas this inning. Alou took it right in front of the fence. This is the batter ought to do it. Chipper Jones, he walks him. Let's see how long Carolina's computer manager will allow Russell to pitch. Ground ball to Vizquel is going to throw to Durham, going to get 1. That's all they're going to get. 2 away. Piazza at first. Ryan Howard up. Fly ball to right. Trout's got it for the out. Russell got through the inning. We head to the top of the 5th. 6-1 Carolina. Caldwell facing Mattingly, who's going to hit a line drive out to Hornsby. Alou and Martinez following. Moises Alou walks. On first, threat to steal for Victor Martinez. Steps in. That's on the ground. The Hornsby going to throw to short for 1. Back to first. Taylor made double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're halfway home. Carolina 6, Union Stewards 1. Russell's out of gas. Lefty Gomez coming in. Well, Carolina's computer manager, guess he knew what he was doing. Got 4 good innings out of him. Murphy's got it for the out. Strawberry comes in. He goes down on strikes, and Gomez to face McReynolds. Fly to left. In comes Alou. 1, 2, 3 go the Union Stewards. We head to the top of the 6th, 6-1. Murphy, Durham, and Trout. Murphy walks. Base hit up the middle. Cobb bobbles it. Is going to allow Murphy to go to third. And who's on second? Ray Durham. As the error blocked his view. Caldwell pitching to Trout. He's going to be intentionally walked by Caldwell, who now got the bases loaded. Nobody out. The number 2 hit of Vizquel coming to the heart of the order. Caldwell's got his work cut out for him here. Vizquel singles into center field, going to score 1 run. Hit number 3 for Vizquel. Bases remain loaded, 7-1 Carolina. Rondon, 1 for 3, extended his hitting streak his last time up. He walks. That's going to plate the 8th run. If we get to 10-1, we'll zoom it and get to the next game. Ohtani up, bases loaded. There's a problem with the scoreboard, and it's been a 40-minute delay. Gomez is strong. Caldwell is tired. Let's see what the computer does. Let's Caldwell pitch. Ohtani in the right field, base hit. The 9th run has scored. Will they let Caldwell pitch again? No, Billy Wagner comes in. Seems like a waste to a closer to me. Going to tire him out for the next game, but I'm not the computer. Mattingly pops up to Piazza behind the plate for the first out of the inning. Bases remain loaded, 1 away, however, for Moises Alou. Well, that's the second one this inning. That brings it to 10-1. That just about does it for me. We're going to zoom to the end of the game. The final score. Well, we missed a good game. 7 runs Union Stewards put up in the bottom of the 6th, but they still lose 12-11. That's their first loss of the season. Well, I guess I'm lucky because if Union Stewards came back to win, you guys would be yelling at me. But they lose 12-11. It was an exciting game. We missed it all because we missed that 7-run bottom of the 6th inning, but it did go to 10-1. My policy is to zoom it at 10-1. So there we go. Let's see what this looks like. We're going to do just a review of that bottom of the 6th inning. Was that when it happened? Yeah, let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Union Stewards, bottom of the 6th. Of course, the Union Stewards did a good job on the top of the inning. Cobb hit by pitch. Hornsby hit a 2-run homer. Medwick walked. Jones hit by a pitch. Piazza doubled. 10-4. 1 runner scored. Howard struck out. Ripken doubled. Now the score is 10-6. Strawberry hit a 2-run home run, made it 10-8. McReynolds struck out, and Cobb flied out. And that inning ended 10-8. Well, there you go. How did the 9th inning end? 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Cobb grounded to short. Hornsby walked. Medwick grounded to first, so there's 2 outs. Jones hit a 2-run homer. Piazza hit a solo homer. They're 1 run behind, and Howard struck out. Not quite as exciting as watching it, but there you go. Let's see who else is going to play today. Chico's at Philadelphia. 11-5 Chico's. Vegas at Manchester. 11-6 Manchester beats Vegas. San Francisco at Edmonton. Edmonton puts a 10-1 beating on San Francisco. T-ville at Lancaster. 5-0 Lancaster. Lehigh at St. Louis. 13-8 Lehigh over St. Louis. And Beantown at the Bronx. 6-1 Bronx. We head to the 26th. Lehigh at St. Louis. Lehigh beats them again. Lehigh now 6-2. Carolina at Chico's. They move and beat Chico's 3-2, 2 in a row for Carolina. They're now 6-5. Crystal Lake at Washington, 5-3 over Washington. Crystal Lake wins. San Francisco at Edmonton. Can Edmonton make it 2 in a row? They can, 6-3 over San Francisco. Union Stewards at Philadelphia. Will they make a comeback? And they do, 7-5 over Philly. They're now 8-1. Manchester now facing Lancaster. 6-5 Lancaster, and Vegas at T-ville. 7-1 Vegas. We head to the 27th. Let's see what we got on the 29th and 30th, so we can pick the second game. Bronx at Washington looks good. Do they also play on the 30th? They do. So we'll have a Bronx-Washington game. But before then, let's go back to the 26th. We finished. The 27th, Carolina at Chico's. Carolina 6-5. They're now 7-5. Chico's falls to 4-7. San Francisco at Lehigh, 14-7. Lehigh loses. San Francisco in Lehigh now tied 6-3 behind the 8-1 Union Stewards. Washington at Beantown, 3-2 Washington. Washington 5-3. Manchester at Lancaster, 9-3 Manchester. Manchester 6-4. Lancaster 7-4. Good start for the European contingent. Vegas 8-2 over T-ville. Edmonton looking for their third in a row. They don't get it. St. Louis shuts them out 6-0. Here's Union Stewards looking to make it 9 of the first 10 games. But Philly upsets them 4-1. And Crystal Lake at the Bronx. 3-0 Bronx. Bronx, great start at 7-1. St. Louis at home at Edmonton. We'll play a game on the 29th. We'll sim the 30th, and that will be the broadcast, and we will be in the May already. Edmonton at St. Louis. Edmonton beats them 8-5. Edmonton now 3-1 in their last 4 games. San Francisco at Lehigh, 6-5 San Francisco. Washington at Beantown, 7-4. Beantown upsets Washington. Philadelphia at Carolina. Will Carolina keep it going? No, Philly beats them 2-1. Crystal Lake at the Bronx. Bronx wins. They're now 8-1. Chico at Union Stewards. Will they keep the pace up? They do. 5-4 winners. They're now 9-2. Great start there. T-ville at Manchester. 7-4 T-ville upsets Manchester. Lancaster on to Vegas, and they beat them 4-1. I think of the 6 Vegas losses, 4 of them would have been to Lancaster. I can't wait to get them to go away. Okay, the 29th, we are going to play Bronx at Washington. But before that, T-ville's at Manchester, and they beat them 2-1. St. Louis at San Francisco. San Francisco wins 6-3. Let's play the Bronx at Washington. Bert Blyleven for the Bronx. Washington, Mort Cooper. There are the lineups. It doesn't look like I have the right field in here, but we'll make sure. Bert Blyleven 1-0, 2.16 ERA versus Mort Cooper 1-0 with an even 1.0 ERA. That is not the right stadium. We got to go to Tiger Stadium, and I believe it's 1984. So you guys will bear with me as I set it up. There we go. This will just take a moment. I didn't know what games we were playing, so I didn't set this up ahead of time. But after the first couple of broadcasts of the season, they'll all be set up. Another one of Mike Silver's beautiful parks. I use them whenever I can. They are great for this game. Looks okay to me. Okay, here we go. Robinson batting first. At second base, Abreu in right field for the Bronx, batting second. Pujols at first, hitting third. Willie Mays in center field, hitting fourth. Delahanty in left, fifth. Barra catching sixth. Rowland at third base, seventh. Hop the DH, eighth. And Smith at shortstop, batting ninth. In the outfield, Ruth Hamilton and Keeler. In the infield, Baker, Trammell, Whitaker, and Bruthers. Catching Fisk, pitching Cooper, and we're underway as Jackie Robinson steps in. And he walks him. Cooper to face Abreu. Bruthers steps on the bag, gets him, throws to second, and Robinson is safe. Cooper pitches to Pujols. Shallow left. Ruth has it for the out. 2 away. Runner on second. And Willie Mays, whose picture I have to fix again. Grounds to third to end the inning. I have to do Willie Mays' picture every time. Whoops, wrong one. Something about something. I haven't been able to figure out how to get it to stick. But there he is. Okay, here we go. For the Washington Clowns, Keeler leads off in right, batting first. Bruthers at first. Second, Ruth batting third and left. Baker at third, fourth. Kelly, the DH, fifth. Hamilton in center, sixth. Whitaker at second, seventh. Trammell at short, eight. And Fisk catching, batting ninth. In the outfield, Delahanty, Mays, Abreu. Infield are Roland Smith or Jackie Robinson, Pujols, Barrett catching. Blyleven pitching. Stepping in is Keeler, and we're underway in the bottom of the first. Keeler leads off with a base hit up the middle. Bruther's up. There goes Keeler. He's safe. Stolen base number 4. And they pick him off. That was a pre-designed play. There you go. Nobody on, 1 out. One ball, 1 strike to Bruthers. Back up the middle, Blyleven to Pujols. 2 away. Babe Ruth goes down on strikes. We head to the top of the second. No score. Delonte facing Cooper. Babe Ruth has got it. Yogi Berra. Babe Ruth's going to catch this one. And Scott Rowland. Out of play. The 1-2 struck him out. Rowland goes down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the second. No score. Blyleven to face Baker, Kelly, and Hamilton. And like the first inning, the leadoff hitter singles. Baker on first. Joe Kelly up. Throw to first. Baker back. Kelly is going to line out to Robinson. 1 away. Runner remains at first for Billy Hamilton, the center fielder. Throw to first. Hamilton up the middle. There's a double play ball if I ever saw one. We head to the top of the third. There's still no score here in Detroit. Hop up, and he's going to single the lead off the inning, and he's going to end up on second with a double. First double of the season. Cooper facing Ozzie Smith. Smith to right. Keeler's got it. 1 down, runner remains at second for Jackie Robinson. Babe Ruth under this one. Ruth's been a busy guy out there in left field today. And Abreu goes down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the third, no score. Whitaker. Slow roller up to the mound. Blyleven throws to first for the out. Trammell. Base hit in the left field. Trammell on first. 1 away for Carlton Fisk, Hall of Fame catcher. For both the Red Sox and the White Sox. They pick him off first base. Unbelievable. Second pickoff of the game. Pop up to short. And Smith puts Fisk away. We head to the top of the fourth. Nobody can make any headway through 1/3 of the game. It's no score. Here we go in the top of the fourth. Pujols, Mason, Delahunty to face Cooper. Baker's up with it. Long throw to first for the out. Cooper facing Willie Mays. Mays walks. He's a threat to steal. Always. Delahunty up. There he goes. He's safe, his second stolen base of the season. Cooper delivers to Delahunty. He struck him out. 2 away, runner on second base for Yogi Berra's 0 for 1 today. Berra pops it up, Fisk chasing it, and he makes a great play. That's his first of the season. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. There's no score. We'll be right back after a brief stoppage in play. Okay, we're back after getting a fresh bottle of water. Bottom of the fourth, top of Washington's order, Keeler Bruthers and Babe Ruth. Keeler leads off the inning with a walk. Ground ball, that's going to make its way into left field for a base hit. And Washington's got the first 2 runners on in front of, you guessed it, Babe Ruth. Blyleven delivers to the Babe, and he strikes him out. Home run Baker. He's going to single in the right field. That ball gets by Willie Mays. 1 run's going to score. Bruthers is going to hold at third. There's a double for Baker. I think it's funny, Baker hitting behind Ruth. Ruth the home run king, and Baker with the nickname Home Run Baker. Kelly up. And there is a grounder to shot. Ozzie Smith throws to first for the out. Bruthers scores, however. It's now 2-0 Washington here in the fourth. Billy Hamilton up, runner on third. Blyleven walks him. Blyleven laboring a little bit this inning. Lou Whitaker up. There goes Hamilton, and he's safe. Runners on second and third. 2-0 Washington. Base hit here would make it a different kind of game. Let's see what happens. Blyleven gets a ground ball to Smith over the pole. It's clutch pitching by Blyleven. We head to the top of the fifth. Washington takes 2-0 lead. Okay, Cooper to face. Roland Hopp and Smith, the bottom third of the Bombers' order. And Roland leads off with a single. Hop up. Pops it up. Will Bruthers be able to get it? I don't think so. Into the stands. Fly ball to center. And that one's really deep center because Hamilton just watches it sail into the upper deck for a 2-run homer. And just like that, the Bronx Bombers live up to their nickname and tie the game at 2. Ozzie Smith. Cooper gets him on strikes. Top of the order is Jackie Robinson. Promptly singles in a right field. Abreu up 0 for 2 on the day. There goes Robinson. He is out. We're halfway home. We head to the bottom of the fifth. This game is tied at 2. Trammell, Fisk, the bottom 2 in the Washington order, followed by the top of the order, Keeler. Can the bottom of the Washington order do what the bottom of the Bronx did so far? No. Pujols going to make a great play to Blyleven. 1 out. Fisk goes down on strikes. And Keeler, he goes down on strikes. Quick inning for the Bronx Bombers. We head to the top of the 6th. The Bronx Bombers will send up the heart of the order, Pujols, May, and Delahunty. Pujols pops it up. Baker's got it on the outfield grass. Willie Mays. Ground ball. Baker cuts in front of Trammell, throws to first. There's going to be an errant throw. And Mays is going to end up on second. Error number 1 for home run Baker. Runner on second represents the go-ahead run for Delahunty. Cooper throws to second. Mays back in plenty of time. I don't know what that ball did, but it turned red. Not sure. Delahunty walks. First and second. 1 away for the ever-dangerous Yogi Berra. He hits it on the ground. Trammell going to make a great play. Going to only play to first. Mays will score the go-ahead run. It's 3-2 Bronx with 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Scott Rowland is going to hit a line drive. It's going to be just over Bruther's head. It's now going to be 4-2 Bronx. And the 8-1 Bronx Bombers are asserting themselves over the Washington Clowns. It's 4-2 here in the 6th. Hop, who's 2 for 2, is going to hit it up the middle. Trammell's going to scoop it up, throw to Bruthers for the out. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Bronx takes a 4-2 lead. Bruthers to Abreu for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Babe Ruth 0 for 2. Well, there's 1 for 3. It is now 4-3. Babe Ruth's 3rd home run of the season. And home run Baker goes down for the 5th strikeout for Blyleven. Joe Kelly. That's going to be on the ground to Smith. The sure-handed Smith fires to Pujols. For the out, we head to the top of the 7th inning. It is 4-3 Bronx. Cooper to face Ozzie Smith. He walks him. Runner on first. We head to the top of the order, Frank Robinson. On a pitch out, Smith steals the base anyway. He's so fast. Robinson on the ground. Bruthers got it to Cooper. Smith goes to third. Only 1 out. It is the 7th inning. The computer's probably not programmed to do this, but I'd play the infield in. But the infield stays back. And Whitaker's got it. The run's going to score. If the infield was in, however, the run would have remained at third. Cooper facing Pujols. Pops it up. Baker under it. Puts it away for the out. Light rain falling here in Washington. As we see the Bronx here in the bottom of the seventh, 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. Washington, 3 runs, 6 hits, an error, 2 left on base. Blyleven to face batters 6, 7, and 8, Hamilton, Whitaker, and Trammell for Washington. Here we go. Hamilton walks with a 1-run lead, a 2-run lead. That's not what you want to do, is walk the first batter. There goes Hamilton. He's safe. I don't know why they're stealing with 2 runs down, but they did. Runner on second. Whitaker up. Fly ball deep in the left field, but he's going to be out. So deep, Hamilton's going to be allowed to tag and go to third without a throw. Runner on third. Blyleven now facing Trammell with only 1 out. Trammell on the ground. Roland to Pujols for the out. Run scores. Excuse me. 5-4 game here in the 7th. Carlton Fisk 0 for 2. He hits it on the ground. Routine to Smith. He's out. We head to the 8th. It is 5-4 Bronx. If it seems like a quick April, it was. We started on the 18th. So if you guys want to get any trades in, you got a whole day to do them. Steve will then post the file tomorrow. And I guess either tomorrow night or Monday, we will begin the month of May. Cooper to face the heart of the Bronx order, Mays, Delahanty, and Berra. Bruthers is going to pick that up, take it to the bag himself. Mays is out. Delahanty deep in the left field, and Ruth is just watching this one as it ends up in the stands, and the Bronx get their run back. They have a 2-run lead, 6-4. Delahanty's second home run of the season. Dave Smith coming into pitch. He will face Berra. Berra hits it up the middle. Whitaker backhands it to first for the out. 2 down. That's a great play for Lou Whitaker, by the way. 6th of the season for Scott Rowland. Rowland line drive. Baker doesn't have to move to put it away. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 6-4 Bronx. Excuse that little frog in my throat as I got him out of there. Blyleven appears strong according to the computer. 109 pitches, his expected pitch count, 130. He has a shot to finish this game if he can do it with some efficiency. Top of the order, Keeler fired, followed by Bruthers and Ruth, but Sid Gordon coming in to play left field. George Vukovic right field as the computer manager puts in their defensive changes. Keeler line drive in a right center field. That's all the way to the wall. Keeler on his way to third. He's going to get there standing. Stand-up triple, number 1 for the season for Keeler. And that brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Bruthers. And Blyleven didn't want to do that. My assumption that if Blyleven was efficient, he'd get to the end of the game. That isn't going to happen. This is not the definition of efficiency. Babe Ruth up's already homered today. He's got 2 runners on. Blyleven delivers. Ruth hits it deep in the right field. Vukovic is going to catch it. It was not as deep as it looked off the bat. Everybody's going to hold 1 away. Home run Baker up. He goes down on strikes as Blyleven buckles down to get the next 2 batters. And To say that Joe Kelly's a crucial batter for Blyleven would be an understatement. And there's a ground ball. Rowland's going to get it, tosses to Robinson for the force play. Bronx get out of it. We head to the ninth. 6-4 Bronx. Smith to face. Hop, Smith, and Robinson. Hamilton backing up's got it. Smith strikes out Smith. 2 away for Frank Robinson. Willie Hernandez comes in to pitch. Jackie Robinson walks. Vukovic, defensive replacement's first at bat, goes down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the ninth. It says Blyleven looks tired, I'm sure, underneath that. Will he stay in? I doubt it. Yeah, he's going to pitch to Hamilton. Hamilton on the ground to Rowland. He's up with a close play at first. He's out. He's got him. 1 away. Blyleven now to face Whitaker if the computer leaves him in. Whitaker, fly ball to right field. It's going to be in foul territory. Jackie Robinson going to put it away for the out. Blyleven, 1 batter away from a complete game. Trammell up 1 for 3. Strikes him out. The Bronx go to 9-1. They defeat the Clowns 6-4. Let's go to the box score. 6-0, 4-7-1 for Washington. The Bronx, 2 hits for Rowland, 2 hits for Hop. Not many hits, but enough runs. Winning pitcher is Blyleven. He's now 2-0. 9 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 runs. All earned. Struck out 7, walked 3. Losing pitcher was Cooper. He pitched 7 1/3. He allowed 6 hits, 6 runs, only 4 of them earned. Allowed 2 big home runs. Struck out 5, walked 4. Smith and Hernandez came in to finish off. For Washington, their hitters, Keeler had a couple of hits, along with home run Baker. Babe Ruth had a home run. Bronx continues their hot streak. They are now 9-1 in the first 10 games in April. We move to Philadelphia, Carolina. 3-1 Carolina, 8-6. They are doing well here in the season 9 opening month of the season. Lancaster, who clobbers Vegas, and Vegas squeaks by 6-5. Musial went 3 for 4, his second to last game before he packs up and heads to St. Louis. Chico's at Union Stewards. 4-2 Union Stewards. The 2 hot teams in the league continue hot. Union Stewards 10-2. Bronx Bombers 9-1. And Beantown at Crystal Lake. 7-1 Beantown. Crystal Lake off to a slow start for a team as good as them. They're now 3-8. We head to the 30th, the last day of the month of April. Full slate of games, including a doubleheader between Lancaster and Vegas, and a doubleheader between Philly and Carolina, and Bronx and Washington. Let's do St. Louis at San Francisco first. 5-2 St. Louis. Bronx at Washington, first game of a doubleheader. Washington shuts out the Bronx 3-2. Lehigh at Edmonton. Will Edmonton continue winning? No. Lehigh wins 7-5. Philly at Carolina, game 1 of the doubleheader. Carolina wins 2-1. They're 9-6. Going to finish with a winning record here in the month of April for Carolina. Much improved team, I may add. Chico's at Union Stewards. 4-2 Union Stewards. They end the month of April 11-2. Beantown at Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake wins 3-1. Teeville at Manchester. 4-3 Manchester. First game of a doubleheader, Lancaster at Vegas. Lancaster wins 9-6. St. Louis at San Francisco. Second game. 10-4. San Francisco, they split their doubleheader. Bronx at Washington. Washington won the first one 3-0, lose the second 4-3 in 10 innings. Lehigh at Edmonton, second game of a doubleheader. Edmonton splits this doubleheader, beating Lehigh 10-4. Carolina won their first game. Will they end the season? End the month of April 9-6? Let's find out. They do not. Philly beats them 4-2. They're 9-7. And the final game in the month of April, Lancaster at Vegas. Vegas squeaks by and saves the doubleheader. 3-2. Alexander, 4-0 for the month of April. There we go. There's the month of April, done in 2 days. Let's review it. Global Division. Union Stewards, 11-2 start, 2 games ahead of San Francisco, 3.5 ahead of Lehigh, and a surprising Carolina team doing very well. Edmonton comes back from their 1-6 start, finishes 4-2. They're now 5-8 for the month of April. The Bronx, also hot start. They're 10-2, 2.5 ahead of Lancaster, 3.5 ahead of Manchester, 7-6. Vegas, 8-7, also tied, 3.5 back. Batting wise, San Francisco, Union Stewards, Lehigh, the top 3 runs per game. Union Stewards, Lehigh, and Manchester. Team ERA, Bronx, Beantown, and Washington. And the top 3 fielding teams, Lancaster, Bronx, and St. Louis. Let's take a look at a couple of the leaders here, and then we'll wrap up this broadcast. We'll do it in under an hour, so I can find the cursor. There we go. Batting leaders, Tris Speaker, Lou Gehrig, and Thomas. Home runs, Gehrig with 8, Cepeda with 6. San Francisco has a trio of guys in there, Simmons with 6, Westrom and Walker with 5 apiece. Runs batted in, Simmons with 20, Mays with 17, Gehrig 15 stolen bases. Tris Speaker, no surprise there. ERA, Gossage leads. He qualifies, so he must be pitching quite a bit for Crystal Lake since they got a little losing record there. What's Crystal Lake's record? 4-8, surprisingly. I don't remember them starting that slow in any of my simulations. Marichal and Gibson follow for the Bronx Union Stewards. No surprise that Union Stewards and the Bronx have players in that top 10 because of their records. Top wins, Vegas with Alexander, 4 wins, leads over Boddicker, Damari, Koufax, and Grove, 3 apiece. Caudill with Carolina, 2 saves. Searage and Hernandez also 2 saves. Lefty Grove, 36 strikeouts, and Johnson with Chico's, Walter Johnson, that is, 36. And I think that's about it. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank Midlife Crisis for coming in, David Landau and Mark from Beantown. Don't forget, this is the end of April. Trading ends in 24 hours. Steve will put a new file in. Tomorrow we'll start the month of May, either tomorrow night or Monday. I want everyone to enjoy their Saturday and Sunday, and we'll catch you on Discord. Have a nice day, everybody.